Hello folks, it's Mike from Inside the Magic, and we're doing a new feature on the site called FAV FIVE, and that's where each of our reporters is going to pick 5 of their favorite items from a given category. We'll probably be doing this semi-regularly, but I wanted to start it off with a Disneyland related one, and these are going to be my favorite 5 Disneyland souvenirs that I've personally gotten over the years. And I'm going to start with this. This is a puzzle that I got a few years ago at the park, and I don't think it's available anymore. Obviously the map is going to be inaccurate up in this area now, but I really like the artwork on this and the characters around the map and the way that it's kind of designed to look burned around the edges like an old style map. I got it in a little frame here. But just a really cool puzzle, Jigsaw Puzzle. This is the box that it came in. So that's one of my favorite items. Okay, number 2, these are collector glasses from Trader Sam's, from the Tiki Bar at the Disneyland Hotel, which is one of my favorite spots on Disneyland Resort property. And I just love the feel of that place. I love the ambience, and they have these really cool collector glasses that you can get with, they each come with a different specific drink. So you order a zombie head, and if you pay a little bit of extra money, you get to keep the glass and take it home with you, and it's just a really cool souvenir. Okay, number 3 is this huge Haunted Mansion attraction poster that a friend of mine actually got printed out at the Disney Gallery when it used to be above Pirates of the Caribbean in Norland Square, and then he put it in this really cool ornate frame, and he didn't have room for it anymore, so he asked me if I wanted it, so I took it, and now it's one of my prized possessions. I love it so much. Number 4 is the combo of the Boba Fett Stein and the Han Solo and Carbonite popcorn bucket. These were sold actually first at Star Wars weekends in Walt Disney World at Hollywood Studios, but then they were available for a little while at Disneyland after that as well. But I just think they're really cool. The Stein opens, obviously, and it came with a drink in it originally, but you can use it for whatever you want to hold in it. And then the popcorn bucket opens up, and I use it to store just kind of random Disney pins and knickknacks like that. But as a big Star Wars fan, these are really cool park exclusive items to get. And finally, I've got a couple things here that I didn't actually get at Disney parks, but they are representative of the history of the parks, and I think they're really, really neat items for anyone who's interested in the history of how Disneyland was designed, how Disneyland started. This is one of the Walt Disney Treasures series, a DVD series that came out a little over a decade ago, and they came in these neat metal tins. But this has the original opening day ceremony, the entire special that aired on TV, and it has a bunch of really cool featurettes and special features in here that kind of document the whole history of Disneyland. And it also comes with this really sweet replica of the old Disneyland ticket books that had the A through E tickets. This would have been around, I think, 1960 or so, because it has the Matterhorn in the e-ticket area, so that had already opened. But just such a cool thing to have, and I really like the DVD set also. And then this book is called Designing Disney's Theme Parks, The Architecture of Reassurance, and it's my favorite book about the history of the parks, and it has a lot of great photos and maps and just wonderful writing about a very thorough history of how Walt came up with the original idea for Disneyland, and then following through and talking about all the rest of the parks up to the point when this book was written. So if you don't have that book and you're a fan of Disney parks, I definitely recommend checking that one out. So that's it for this edition of Fave 5, and next time we'll cover something completely different. But thanks for watching, and see you soon. Be sure to visit InsideTheMagic.net.